Sorry, hold on.
Hello.
Hold on.
We're muted.
No, it's Lockie was playing with it the other day.
Oh.
We're muted? No, we're not.
No, we're not. Can you hear us? I
Yeah,
hope you can.
Might
Oh,
have to
okay.
move
I'll just go and be cameraman. Hang on.
Hi, people. Nope. Bit more. Oh, it's hot in here. Oh. Yeah, it'll go
Like
back.
Nelly says, Sam, it's getting hot in here.
That should work. Hi! How are y'all doing? Hey. Can you hear me? Oh, sorry, I was a bit loud then. Hello. Hold on, let me just fix up my mouse. I have been. Let me just take over. Hold on. I just noticed that my sound was blowing out. How's that? That should be a little bit better. Hello. Yes, I've got my Hufflepuff scarf on and my black bow in my hair, which was interesting considering I don't... Oh, it is really hot in here. This is where it's at. This does not sit well.
It does not sit well at all. We're super excited today because it's a special release kind of day. And Sammy's been working very hard over the last, probably 6 weeks to get all of this ready. And we've got...
I really need to work on my cackle.
we don't have a lot of Halloween decorations, but we've got the Harry Potter sorting hat.
We've got, yeah.
And
he talks, apparently.
Yeah,
I can't remember how.
Just so we don't violate any YouTube restrictions,
that's
let's
a good
not
point.
turn that on.
Can we say hello to a few people? Because there's a whole bunch of people here.
I've been saying hello to people in the chat before, but...
It's super loud today,
Sorry.
For some reason. No, it's okay. I just want to make sure it doesn't blow out the sound.
Oh, okay.
Let's say hi to everyone. Hi, Laurie, Cheryl, Rachel, who we got? Michael.
Oh, hello, me.
Oh, hello.
How you doing?
Katie. Yeah, I was rushing to get some previews done, which is why I'm late. Hi, Diane and Penny. And there's Michael again. Rachel. Sami always says, "Oh, thank you. I try." It's very nerve-wracking. I'll talk about that later. Hi, Endless Possibilities. That was it Colleen?
Colleen. Good memory.
Finally remembered one.
I hope.
I hope I got that right. Hi, Kathleen. And yeah, I just want to bring this up. Yeah, I'm doing well at the moment.
I was not well last week. I was pretty ordinary.
Yeah.
Still a bit splotchy.
But definitely feeling
better.
Hi, Amelia. Amelia's very excited for today. So am I. Hi, Jess. Hi, Denise, who's Luscious Labels. Have I said hello to Rachel? I have said hello to Rachel, I think. Hi, Tracy.
You didn't miss Caroline, did you?
Hi, Caroline. I hope not. I don't think I did. Hi, Peter Lee, Theta, Mary, Mickey's friend.
From Sizzlin' SoCal.
Chastity. I thought there wasn't a live because
Chastity.
Chastity. Because I'm in Montana in a different time zone than the normal for me. Oh, hi. Thank you for joining. Hi, Ronnie, Amelia. I've said Amelia. D and Sam, hi. It's been a while since I've seen you guys in here. You've been busy. Michelle. Hi for actually Michelle normally watches the replay. So hi live, Michelle. Yeah. We try and say hello to as many people as possible live. So, you've taken the time, so we can at least give you a couple of seconds back by saying hi. Hi to Holly. I think that's everyone. Jen is another one who hasn't been on for a long time into our lives. It's been a long summer. Yeah. Oh, that's a good segue. It has been school holidays here.
We've had school holidays for the last, for 3 weeks for Indy and 2 weeks for Lachlan. Lachlan's back to school today, but Indy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today, however, she's got her school best friend here, so we probably won't see her. And I'm bribing them with homemade popcorn.
Whoa. That popcorn makes you put on 3 kilos just by thinking about it.
Yeah, popcorn is usually a healthy treat, but not in this case.
Not this case, no. So yeah, that was a sorting hat. That's out. Look, he's looking over my shoulder, really.
That's the sorting hat that you will have seen in the movies, and it's just because we're today's releases that we're talking about are combined fall and Halloween.
Yeah,
and we're kind of excited because Sam's always talked about wanting to do something for Halloween.
Oh, we love Halloween. Like, we haven't really done Halloween the last for good reason, the last few years. But a few years before that...
Halloween's kind of a big opportunity for us because Lachlan loves getting in and dressing up, and it's difficult for him to get out. And it's one opportunity for him to get out and see the neighbourhood and experience it. So
meet everybody.
It's cool for us.
And everybody's really nice. We live in like a little estate, and everybody's really lovely with Lockie. So it's, you know, it's really wonderful. And I think, was it last year? He didn't want to go last year, but Indy wanted to go out, and we'd sort of, because it wasn't Saturday night, it was like a bit of a mix-up with, it was a Saturday. No, it was actual Halloween because the Saturday had just been gone and most people had done it then. So I messaged a couple of my neighbours who I knew and I said, hey, do you by any chance happen to have anything? I'll literally like drop it over earlier if I need to, if you don't have anything left. And they're like, no, bring it over. We still got left over. So that was really nice. So they're really wonderful. And yeah, I'm so nervous about showing all this stuff today. I don't even know if I got all the previews done. My butt is numb. Talking about my butt live on camera.
There you go.
My butt is numb because I've literally been sitting here for like 16 to 18 hours a day.
You have.
Between like running up and down every now and again for the kids. But like, I have not moved.
And it didn't help that you spent those 3 hours sitting on the couch watching Nick Kyrgios lose last night.
I didn't. You did.
Oh, no, that was me.
I saw that you wrote in the group that I was sitting down watching tennis and up like, I was designing. And then I had to go give Indy snuggles because she wanted some love.
So there's a few things we wanted to talk about today.
Yes.
We're obviously very excited about the fall special releases.
Do I need to swap it over to fall?
Well, you can. So we're very excited about that. More yoga pants.
For some reason, it usually brings up like the last comment from the week before.
Well, I'm excited for more yoga pants too.
Me too. Oh, thank you, Tracy.
So we do have the fall things to talk about. We're also going to be talking about, we've got a show and tell, and then a little bit on current kit and those kind of things. So just briefly on current kit and those kind of things while the dog makes mysterious noises.
There's a ghost in the room.
She's found some food under the chair.
Oh, because Lachlan was in there yesterday.
Yes. Yep. So the PAU and Riviera kit. So I've emailed out the subscribers with the update on that. What we thought was going to happen has happened. So the kits are being produced concurrently, and they will be shipped together on probably the 22nd of July.
That sucks. Well, it's only 2 days late for one of the kits, right?
For PAU. PAU is like 2 or 3 days late.
Because I worked my backside. I think I'm going to talk about my butt again. I need to stop talking about my butt.
Speaking of PAU, and this is one of the things I want to talk about, so I've just approved, or just seen the production run samples, rather, of the PAU special item, which I can't say what it is because, if it sounds, I can't remember it. I can't say what it is because of the spoiler warning thing. But I can tell you that the PAU special item that you will remember...
I remember it now.
Looks amazing.
Where's the picture? I want to see.
This is why you go check your email, lady.
I'm too busy to check my email. That's why I have you.
It looks amazing. It's gold. It's not gold, but it's just fantastic. And I think you're all going to be tickled pink when you receive it.
Come on.
So PAU and Riviera, like I mentioned in the email, will ship the 22nd of July, pending no further delays or lockdowns or anything like that, and should get to you hopefully reasonably quickly, but we know that there's some hold-ups getting freight out still.
Oh, it looks so good!
Yeah.
Oh!
Just do you need a moment?
I do. I want it now. Okay. Okay, I need to show it. I'm gonna show you on. Okay.
So, for those of you who don't remember, the PAU special item...
hold on. If you don't want to hear about it, turn away for like 2 or 3 minutes while I just like and mute. Yep. Okay, go.
So the PAU special item is a Planners Anonymous alumni badge. So effectively,
it's a pin.
You're all part of the PA alumni.
Yay! Oh, hold on. Is it going to show?
It's going to show our faces.
Look at how cool that is. And that doesn't even show it right because the colours aren't... Oh, it is so I'm so excited for this. It looks...
Need one of those soundboards and you can play the Pointer Sisters. I'm so excited.
What a reaction. We need to see it now. I love how there's always like a delay.
Yeah.
You can see, like, all my reactions are genuine, which is one of the reasons why I love to go onto Instagram when I receive a box and, like, show it off straight away. Yeah. I don't want to wait for these Monday lives because the excitement I have when I first open up and get my pre-samples is, it's real. And I mean, I would love to think that one day I could be an actor, but I'm not that good at faking my responses second time round. So, okay, sorry. Yeah.
Happy now?
Okay. Oh, right. I didn't scroll down. Hold on. There's more. Right. Oh, yeah. My Mermaid Shores pack is at the post office. I just got an email.
Oh.
Yay, there's a little love for it. Thank you. Yes. I want to add a couple more onto those. So
yeah.
To match PAU.
So PAU and Riviera will ship together 22nd of July. We mentioned last week that there'll be a few pricing changes. Mainly that's to do with shipping.
Oh, before you do that, can I just say that we are still selling PAU.
Yes.
So if you want what I just showed,
yes,
there is still time to subscribe or to get a second kit or anything like that. But that is the only way to get that special item.
Pin is only in the kit.
Okay, take it away.
Yes. So price changes. So price changes are mainly going to affect the shipping threshold, and that may affect some people who are subscribed but without the additional sticker kit. So yeah, I think I mentioned last week that it's currently costing $28 USD to ship a kit, which means
we're not really earning money.
We're not making money on the kit. We're in fact losing money on the base subscription kit. So people who are on the base subscription kit are going to see a charge in August, from August, and I'll send an email out to the affected people, obviously.
Yeah. We're just trying to work out how much.
For shipping, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not news that we wanted to do, but no. I mean, we need to actually make money from the kits so that we can feed our family.
That's right.
So yeah, we hold off as long as we can, but yeah, this is just and we'll only do it to the amount that we have to. Like, we're not going to, we know that everybody's going through a tough time, so we always try and do as good by everybody as we can.
Right. And general shipping, the rates are going to increase a little bit for orders under the threshold, and the threshold is likely to move up to Australian $100. Yeah. For free shipping.
To not all countries, to most countries.
To most countries, yeah. Still some countries. There's some countries that it's just ridiculous to ship to in terms of the price. So they'll still have to pay an extra amount. Anyway, that will all be published on the website once we finalise exactly what that looks like.
And it looks like a lot of people are getting their kits tomorrow. So that's fantastic. And I know, so I walked in on a conversation you were having with our warehouse the other day.
Oh, did you hear that?
And I noticed you ripping them a new one about basically giving you information that wasn't right. So
yeah, they got Not Happy Michael.
They did.
Not Happy Michael's still nice, but
so he is absolutely doing the best to get you the most accurate information, but it doesn't help when they're telling us one thing and not. And I don't know how far up that goes, whether or not their shipment place, like the freight companies, are telling them something and it's just bouncing back, or if, I don't know the full story, but I would not have liked to have been on the other end of that phone call.
Yeah.
I don't go into those phone calls for good reason.
We have a unique challenge with shipping. And mainly it's that we've got such a wonderful community.
Yeah.
That all talk with each other and they can see these problems really quickly.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of other companies, if there's a shipping problem, it's like 400, 500, 600, 2,000 people all around the world. And
who don't talk.
They don't talk to each other.
Although I'm in a few community groups for not necessarily planners, but planners and other stuff. And I have seen like these issues everywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like we're not just, it's not a unique issue, especially with price rises. Like, I'm getting a lot of messages from a lot of other places saying that prices are going up and
so that's what it is. So that's kind of the PAU and Riviera stuff that we're going to talk about. I'm glad to see Mermaid Shores is getting there, and
I hope you will love it.
I'm loving seeing there's been a few people put show and tells in the group for Mermaid Shores, and they look fabulous. What we've seen so far. There was actually one person who put a show and tell in the group, but didn't say it wasn't tagged show and tell. And it was this amazing idea. I forget who it was.
Was it the stamps with all the girls?
Yeah.
All the characters, the die cuts. Yes.
Wasn't that cool?
I was hoping that they would update that to have show and tell on it as well, because that was amazing. So if you haven't seen that, we can't show it because they
didn't tag it. But
didn't
go check
tag
out the Planners Anonymous group.
Yeah, so we use that tag as basically
show
permission
that post
to let us show it,
because that's she's done an amazing job.
Yeah, that was very cool. So yeah. Oh, hold on. Jess, my Mermaid shawls arrived last week in Australia, and it's so beautiful. You idea yourself, Sammy. Thank you.
Katie, I'll follow that up.
Yeah, Michael will look after you.
You're not alone.
No, that's one of the things that he was ripping into them over. Yeah. It's yeah. We're doing our best for everybody.
Yeah.
But the one thing that we do, like, I mean, even though there are shipping delays and things like that, and I just want to bring this up because Kimberly has said it, like, the wait is well worth it. We will get the products out to you. We always do. We've been through this before. Michael moves ahead. I don't do anything in terms of getting the kits to you on time. Well, I get all the designs in, but, you know, Michael makes sure that it gets shipped and it gets sent out. And
if the designs were left up to me, it would not be good.
I can vouch for that.
I'm pretty good at designing like patterns where there's waves and dots. That's about it. I'm good at. I did Lachlan's.
You did well on it. Yep.
Stuff.
Yep.
So yes,
So we always try and do our best for everybody. So we're trying, but it's getting very difficult. Anyway,
should we talk fall?
Can I do my? Does this work still?
No. Oh yeah, there we are.
Hey.
It's fall. So just to really make sure everyone's really clear and understands. So the fall release, there's two parts.
Well, there's two parts to fall.
Yes.
Yeah. Not the full release. There's two parts to fall. So there's the fall kit.
Oh, yes.
Which is the theme.
Yes, that's right. So
the normal box.
On the 1st of August, if you're an existing subscriber, that kit will be charged. If you aren't a subscriber yet and you want fall to be your first kit, then wait until the fall headers are showing on the website and place your order then.
Which will be later this week.
The actual when that changes is always a little bit ambiguous because it relies on Sam and I to do some back-end things to change that around.
But it'll be later this week at the moment.
Okay.
Because I told you I've been catching up. I've been working.
Excellent.
So yeah, and then the second part, so that's the kit, the one that you subscribe to. And then there's the second part, which is the release.
Yeah.
And the fall release is not part of the subscription.
No.
Won't come in the subscription, I wanted to say box. Package. But it is a separate order, and I'm going to show you. Just remembered I forgot to download something.
Did you not download your montage?
Wait, I think I did. You can talk for a minute. Let me see if I can find this.
Alrighty. So the fall kit at this point is on schedule to ship on time on around the 18th of August. I have not checked whether that's a Friday, Saturday, or a Sunday yet. If it's one of those dates, it'll most likely be the next week.
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
All right,
I'm just dragging it to my desktop.
Okay. But if it is one of those dates, then if it's not a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, then it'll ship on the 18th, based on everything coming in on time.
Yeah.
The fall special release is on track to ship on the 1st of September. And we've deliberately staggered the release dates of those, or the ship dates of those, so as to minimise the chance of the special release getting held up in Secaucus or Chalora or other random transit ports for mail around the world. Yes, black holes.
Black holes.
So we wanted to do that, and we did that rather deliberately to make sure that there were minimal chances of those disruptions. Because most people are getting their kits and or packages in somewhere around the 2 to 3 week mark, that should have the kit in your hands sort of by the 20th-ish of September. No, kit earlier, sorry, and then the special release items earlier again. Not earlier again, a little bit later. What am I saying?
Say it again. Start again.
Yes.
Just
so the kit will ship
clarity.
the 18th of August. The special release items will ship the 1st of September.
Sorry, we tried to get them as quickly as we could, but our suppliers have got longer lead times at the moment, don't they?
Plus, they do.
Than expected.
And it makes sense to ship them separately so that they don't get held
together. Yep.
So that should have everything fall with you by the 20th of September. The kit will arrive a little bit earlier than that. There you go.
And there's a good chance that, there's a good chance it might arrive together, right? Or similar timing, because sometimes an extra release, like the other stuff.
Well, it might go a little bit faster, but the only way that would happen is if there was a delay on the full kit.
Yeah, which there won't be. Yeah, well, not from me anyway.
Don't say there won't be. There might be. You
knock, knock, knock.
You can't control everything.
I mean, like, maybe I can. I'll put my witching hat on.
All right.
Where's my wand?
Go.
Where's my wand? Magic my wand.
Magic it up, lady. The other thing with the fall release, and we haven't done this before, is we're going to have it as a
pre-order.
Pre-order, which means
it's kind of pre-order.
It's a pre-order, but if you order early in the pre-order window, then you'll get a discount on some of the items.
Yeah.
Not all of them, because some of them are pretty cheap anyway.
Yeah. And firstly, hi Chelsea and hi Christina.
Yes.
But so we're doing like a staggered discount with the like an early bird release basically, and we mentioned, we sort of had a chat about this the other day, but we have some really cool products to share. And I'm just thinking I might re-show the stuff that I showed last week first.
All right.
And then we'll jump into some of the new bits.
Okay.
So I just need to hide some stuff to make sure that it doesn't show properly. Hold on. No, if I pull that up. Okay, hold on. Let's bring this up. One moment, please. This one. Okay. Okie dokie. I think I've got it now. Okay, so yes, All for Fall is our, not just our kit, but also our separate release. Now, I'm just going to show off, where was it? No, there it is. Okay, so if I just hide this one. That was not meant to be first.
That's inside.
That's inside.
So as part of the All for Fall.
There we go. All out of order. I thought I fixed that. Oh, sorry. And you're...
That's all right.
Come here, husband.
I'm a box. Put me back in my box.
Come over here. Okay, so the fall melody. You can come. Hold on. Can you get closer or not? This chair's pretty big.
Chazzy, yes, you're going to have to email to use rewards for the melody still.
So yeah, the fall melody will come in a box. It's the first time we've done a box.
Yep.
And then you open the box, and it has a beautiful pouch, as per usual.
Yep.
And then you open up the pouch, and then there's the gorgeous melody, which has a beautiful design.
If I do say so myself.
And then we go on the inside of that, and I've changed up a little bit this time. I've got the left feature panel for the pocket there, which is looking amazing. Okay, and now let me see if I can do this bit right. I want to, well, before I do that, I just want to say this next thing, actually, no, I'm not going to show that next. I'm going to show... I know what I'm doing, I promise. Nope.
I don't know what you're doing.
Let's rewind. Whoop.
You've gone off the script.
Whoop. Ah, she's so pretty. I just need to hide that. Hide that. I'll come back to that in a second. So what we've done is we've also put together some dividers for the full release. So we're super excited about those. So they'll fit inside the melody. So it is a B6 melody size.
Yes, B6 melody. Yes. The dividers are B6.
Yep.
They are unpunched. And we were a little bit disappointed with the last lot of dividers that we got for Christmas.
So we've got a new supplier.
So we've changed supplier, and that has allowed us to also do something extra special on the dividers.
Yes.
Well, do you want to share that?
I don't have a picture, but I said to Michael, I really want pockets because everything's better with pockets.
And I said, you got pockets in your pants?
And I want pockets in my dividers.
And I said, oh, bother.
And I wanted foil.
And I said, oh, double bother.
So the dividers will not be pre-punched. The reason why we don't pre-punch the dividers is so that you can put them on coils, you can put them on disc, you can put them on rings. Yeah. So that way it's all up to you on which way you punch them. Yeah. Okay. So next thing, which I didn't want to, I accidentally showed, but didn't want to, is... Let me just make sure. I'm just going to hide some other stuff before, because
we've with the tabs. So we with our previous suppliers, we had a restriction on how, or the tab rather had to be a certain width. These tabs are a little bit narrower.
No, I just did it the wrong. I did a bigger size,
thinking
it would be better.
Yes, okay.
No.
Just to address Amelia's point that
where is it?
The tabs right here.
Oh.
So that the tabs will be fixed because they were slightly wide.
So
that was an error. I thought it was the supplier. Apparently, it was Sam.
No, so they will be a B6 wide tab though, because all of our stuff is well, for the planners they are B6 wide, but you can
just trim the edge off.
You can trim the edge, so not the outer edge.
Inner
so
edge.
if you're you trim the inner edge if you're just using B6. So the divider designs you can do that with. But I have made the actual tab part smaller. So I've chopped off a few mil off that so that it's still big enough that you can write on or, put a sticker over it or whatever. But it saved you a few extra mil off that. Yeah. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk about something that I've wanted to do for a long, long time. Long time. So, let me show you this. It's like a quick 2-second video. There's like no, 5-second video. There's no sounds, unfortunately, but I'm going to show it off. Yeah. Maybe. Make it bigger. Hold on. Look at it. Oh, no, you stay there. Good one, Sam. You're really doing well at this today. Okay, here we go. So I am so excited because I've wanted to do a really gorgeous notebook for so long. That is, well, we've done notebooks before, but I really wanted to do a notebook that was thick, luxurious, had a whole bunch of extra pages that, people who bujo might want to have a little bit more fun with, so it's really, I can't wait for these to arrive. So I'm just going to bring up I've got some little side slides. Nope. Boop. Sorry, it's over the top of you again.
That's all right. I'm a talking notebook.
That notebook, I need this. Yeah. So I'm I cannot describe how stinking excited I am. I'm just going to bring this up. Oh, hold on. Where was it? Nope, not that. Sorry, I'll come back to that later. But yeah, I am so excited for this notebook. It's different to the ones that we have done before. It's thicker. It's way more luxurious. And it's got, even, can I just say, even the belly band on it, I just want to, I'm going to cut that up and use it as a bookmark because it's so pretty. I've designed everything as much as I possibly can. Thank you, Tracy. I feel super inspired whenever I have sunflowers in I love having sunflowers and peonies in my kits. And I really wanted to make something a little bit, different. We're getting a lot of love for it. This is amazing. Sold. I love it, Erin. I'm just going through all these comments because there's a lot. Excuse me while I wipe off my drool. I'm very
Yeah, so it's an A5
it is an
size
A5
notebook.
Yep.
So I think my view is it sits perfectly well just sort of beside the melody.
Yeah.
Like Sam said, it's got super thick 160 GSM paper, so it's that really ultra luxurious paper. It's going to be nice and thick, and you won't You won't have any bleed or shadowing issues, ghosting, those kind of things.
Well, you shouldn't have, depending on the marker that you use. I mean, there's still some markers that will...
That's right. Paint is paint, and people like Sam push hard and those kind of things. You'd find a way, wouldn't you, Sam?
I do. But yes, it is an A5. There is this gorgeous, so the cover of it was inspired by the old, or the print, I should say, was inspired by the old Sunflower and Sunshine melody. And I it has been one of my favorites, and I know a lot of people really loved it. So I just wanted to, this is like the next iteration of that design. So it's got a little bit of a sketchy look. It's got, can you see it on there? But probably not, because it's like quite zoomed out. But this print, I could almost do a whole range just with this print. And
it's the cover itself is this really beautifully textured fabric. Yeah. So it's not a PE leather like the melody. It's this beautiful fabric that gives you this really sort of satisfying tactile feel. Yeah.
And I mean, everything about there's some things that we couldn't do due to numbers that we would have loved to have done, because as per usual, you need to you need to order huge numbers to get some of the customization stuff. So we couldn't do the customization stuff on everything like the box, but we were able to make the gorgeous cover. And I really pushed the design on this one. So I don't know if I showed it, but the sunflowers and butterflies pattern actually wraps. I don't even think I have it. Did I not show the back? I keep showing that one. So this pattern that's sort of like along the bottom actually wraps all the way around the back. Hi, Linda. We're just chatting about our new release. And yeah, it's, I was looking for something sunflowery today. I literally just bought an A5 160 GSM because of the bleed through in the PA notebooks. Guess I'll be buying another. Yeah, that's the thing. I really wanted to do something that could hold designs. I mean, this is what we're all about, right? We are all about having gorgeous designs and being able to put stickers in and really, trash your notebook. Well, some people trash it. Some people like to, make sure it's pristine and beautiful and really have a junk journal. And I really want it now.
Now, just one thing. No, it's okay. The notebook is more important than my head. It is. I'll go like this if I need to be seen. So the important thing to remember is it's pre-order, and while there's some features that we wanted to add to it that we aren't able to do based on the numbers we think we will get, if we're able to exceed our expectations on the pre-order, then we would be able to do that.
Then we might be able to jump a few things in. So why A5 rather than the B6? Part of it was numbers, because we were restricted by the new supplier by how many we could purchase. So yeah, that was pretty much the reason. Yep. And also we know that there are a lot of people out there who want A5, so we're sort of testing the waters to see how many people are interested in A5.
Well, you've wanted A5 for a long time.
In something, Well, not for me. I love B6. B6 is, what I'm comfy in. A5 is something that I know worldwide uses. So it's something that I'm branching into. One thing I do want to also bring up, let me just hide that comment, is that on... Oh, I pointed the right way the first time.
You did.
I pointed at you.
That's right.
So you'll notice that there's 4 pages of stickers. So there's
2 copies of each.
2 copies of each. Yeah. And
so two different sticker sheets, and you get 2 copies of each sheet.
Yeah. And they're a completely exclusive design to the notebook. And as you'll notice that there's like a whole bunch of deco, like just all the deco. And then on the second sheet there's a book plate, and there's a whole bunch of folding tabs at the bottom that you can see that you can place on the bottom, and they're not meant to hang out of the notebook, but sort of like tuck onto the page, so you can sort of just see it really non-obtrusively.
Yes, correct use of England. Well done.
Thank you. Use my England good today. And then I've also done the deco. The deco Folded like tabs as well. So that was a lot of fun to create for that as well. Now, the other thing that we've got, so that's in one package. So the stickers are packaged up with the A5 notebook. So that's the only way to get those stickers.
Yep.
What am I going to use this notebook for? Decisions. I actually like what somebody said. Where was it? Hold on. Here it is. Christine. I feel like I need one to use and one to hoard. I feel that in my soul, and I've actually told Michael I want 3.
Oh, you've come down. Good.
Oh, can I get more?
No.
10.
Oh.
You know what they would actually be really good for? Just thinking and putting it out there.
What?
Teachers' gifts at the end of the year.
Oh, there you go. They would.
Because it's, you know, a really good price, something that they can use.
It's the start of the year for the US.
I know, but pre-planning.
Give them something to use all year.
Absolutely.
Make notes about how wonderful your kids are.
That's it. And so the other thing I wanted to talk about, because we're still going through some stuff for this release.
Yeah.
There's a matching washi set that goes with it. It doesn't come with it. It's a separate order. Oh, a separate product.
Yes.
That you can order at the same time.
There's 2 washi duos. There's
so there's that one
this
and
design and
this one.
The leaves design.
I like it. Design, yeah. And then the next thing that we have is there's a pin.
A pin.
Yeah. So that is, and it's got a little dangle on it too. Now this, I just want to say, just a caveat to that pin because we haven't heard back from the supplier yet.
Waiting on confirmation.
So that's a hope. That's a fingers crossed.
And I'm also waiting on confirmation on the clip.
Oh, okay. And we're also looking at doing some of our little, can I show this as one of our, so you notice that we've done a lot of these lately. Get it together.
Get it together, lady.
Get it together. A lot of these little dangly clips, which are like so super cute. But with the sub box, we order way more than what we do if we do a separate release. So we're trying to beg our suppliers to let us do, because I've got like 3 different ones that I want to do.
Please help me, sir.
Yeah. I'm absolutely loving all these. There's so many amazing. Oh, the leaves have gotten some great ones as well. Yeah, I'm going to go broke. I'm so sorry.
It's a pin, not a charm, right?
It was a pin.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing these, which are bookmark charms, are separate to the pins. That pin, we're just waiting for confirmation on from our supplier. So that was sort of like a really early sneak. We really hope it can happen sort of thing. But I had this idea. I'm just going to bring it up again because I had this idea that it would be, because I've used the Love Heart potion bottle a few times now and I really love it. And I thought, how cool would it be? And I haven't even told Michael this yet. How cool. So let me just see his face when I tell him. So I thought, how cool would it be to have like this little potion bottle and then it's got a label on it and we can go like, well, this is fall and this is love and this is like winter or whatever. So that there's like a whole bunch of different ones, that match the different kits that have got different seasons or whatever inside them. So I thought that would be kind of cool.
You're just working out how you feel like you're bored, aren't you?
I am. I love my pin board. I need more pins. Please send all of your pins to P.O. Box. No. I love my pin board. It's a little bit, it hasn't been updated in a long time.
I was going to say there's a lot that aren't there.
Yeah. No, I don't have a lot more. That's almost all of them.
There you go. Sam's going to start a pin empire.
So, yeah. We will get to Notable in a second. I love this pin. I should just give you my home bank account. Is a release... Hold on, am I reading this right?
Is it released soon?
Because I'm cashed up right now. Yes.
Yes.
I'm like, hold on. Normally it's the opposite message that we get. Oh my gosh, there's so many questions, or so many comments. So, D, this was with Australiana, the Australiana kit. Okay. If you have written a comment that is a really important question, make sure you put a Q at the front because I do make sure I go through because there's so many comments coming through. We haven't had this many come through all at once. So because at the end I definitely go through and triple check.
Yep.
I also wanted to say there's a second part of this release. Have I shown everything on here first? Have we talked everything fall first?
I believe
before I jump to the second?
We've talked everything fall, and we've got his skull in the background, Sam.
Well, we've not just got that. We've got Crookshanks and
just to manage everyone's expectations.
It's not Harry Potter themed. Yeah.
Warner Brothers ask for a whole bunch of money when you want to license that. But we're inspired by Halloween. And Sam's inspired by cute furry things.
It's Ginny's pet.
It's funny, you're inspired
I can't remember what it's called, but it's Ginny's pet.
You're inspired by cute furry things, but I'm not allowed to grow a beard.
Shave it off. It's what Lockie says to him whenever he has a beard. Shave it off. Okay. Let's bring on. So I just want to, before we talk dates, costs,
yes,
all that sort of stuff, I just want to jump over to finally more yoga pants again.
Will there also be Halloween yoga pants?
Yes, there will.
Excellent.
You didn't even know that. Look.
No, I did not.
Have you seen?
Ah.
Let me just. Is this going to be fall? No. So our Halloween kit.
Not a kit. Release.
Release. Sorry. Broke my own rule. Our Halloween release is called For the Booze. So don't boo at us.
Chelsea's right. It's a pygmy puff.
Pygmy puff. Thank you, Chelsea. So this kit, you can see a whole bunch of the art at the bottom of the screen. And yeah, I was sort of in two minds about calling it For the Booze, because I'm like, well, I don't want people to boo me, but like,
I like it.
But yeah, like I just.
Ooh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Is that going to happen all through? Are we going to have random ghost effects coming in?
No, maybe.
Oh, okay, good.
Maybe. I mean, we've still got the thunder.
Excellent.
Hey, I've been having a little bit of fun with this on the side.
Really?
And the difference is this time, this is actually one of our drawings.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So yeah.
Aren't you clever?
So yeah, that's exciting. I'll just get rid of that. It didn't stay hidden. There we go. So, potions, yes.
Yeah.
You're a perfumer. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So let me show you some of, and these are really early. Well, not early because they're coming out at the same time as fall, but these are just a couple of little sneaks. Okay. Yeah, there's a skull over here. There's some bones up on the top, maybe where your head is. That's it. Oh, they're here.
Yeah, I couldn't work out how to put them so they wouldn't fall.
Yeah, so I did overlays on top instead. Look. You're in a spider web. You can put Hedwig up there. Stay Hedwig.
Just because I'm a dad, I'm going to go check my hand.
I challenge you, sir, to a duel. Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse. Here it is. Okay. So I just want to show you off a couple of little sneaks, because I am putting the finishing touches on this release in the next 2 days so that it can go through with all the falls. But this is For the Booze. Now, as Michael was saying earlier, I've wanted to do fall. Halloween. I've done fall a few times. I've wanted to do Halloween
for 5 years since we started. The first time we got to Halloween, Sam was like, I want to do Halloween, and I said to her, it's next week, Sam. We're not going to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And these are in no particular order because I forgot to rename them. So I've got like Fall 211, Fall 212, Fall 2. So I'm just going to guess what's coming up next.
All right.
But here goes. So I'm super excited about this. My supplier's probably not, but the sticker book. It's a slightly different format, and what's super exciting is that there are a couple of pages which are blackout. So you can see that there's like the cauldron and that sort of scene that we showed up the front, but the stickers do have the white around the outside so that it matches on your page. And then down the bottom, I've got some little glowing mini ghosties. They were fun to make. I got all the bones and I got to like shuffle them around.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And if I had time, I was going to make a little mini, like walking mini.
Of course you are.
Skeleton. But yeah, so it's got like, yeah, it's a skelly mini me. So yeah, it's so cute. And they do glow. Well, hold on. Not real
They don't
life
glow.
glow, but they've got like a little edge on them.
I got the
glows.
quote on your glowing request, and it wasn't pretty.
No. But yeah, so there are some blackout pages in there. Now let me just... How appropriate. So let me just show the next page. So this is 2 of the weekly pages. I'm not going to show the blackout yet because I want it to go through to my supplier. This is why you're not seeing the whole thing.
Yeah.
I want it to go through to my supplier first before I get you all too excited about the design and everything on the blackout page, because there is a weekly blackout page and there's a deco page that's blackout. And if you don't have blackout pages, that's okay, because they're like, it just means you've got a black border instead of a white, and it's a Halloween sticker, so that just works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So we've got the gorgeous layouts as per normal. There's more deco sticker pages. My sister just walked in during the Halloween preview, and now I've been instructed that I need 2 for everything. Hi! Welcome to the addiction. So yeah, so that's like 2 pages of it, and then we've got, I've got a washi set, and this one is because I love the potion set, and you can see like this is actually one of the papers that I've designed for the digital kit. So this is like one of my favorite papers ever. And the last thing I have to show, wait, do I have a drum roll?
You got applause.
I don't. I have an applause.
Or a bicycle horn. I don't know if that's appropriate.
No, I have a ding.
Go on.
Oh no, I know what's better. Let's play the ghosty. While we transition across. The last thing, which I'm so super excited for, is it's a drink up witch's pin. And it's a little cauldron mug, and it's got the little swirl, and it's got the orange and the purple and and I am so redonkulously excited about this one. Yeah, you're gonna have to order this whole release for Indy as well.
I know.
So yes, this is a separate release. We don't Halloween is never part of the kit, neither is Christmas. Any holidays are never, let me just show Michael now that we've shown that off. Holidays are not part of the standard kit, and we do that because we know that everybody celebrates different holidays, so we never ever put them inside our kit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is going to be separate, and the Halloween is coming out at the same time as the fall release.
Yes, so the Halloween release and the fall release will all be available at the same time.
Yes. Yeah. Which is, because we've had a few people asking.
We have. Did you got my slide that you didn't like?
No.
No.
Not going to show it.
I had a really ugly slide.
It was terrible. It was some of the text I couldn't even read on my massive screen. And I'm like, you used to work in marketing. Come on.
I did, and I would always criticize people for writing things too small.
Well, you always said it's a PowerPoint slide. You should be talking about stuff and not actually writing it on there, because it doesn't need to have so much writing, because who's going to realistically read that and not get bored? So I'm just going to remind you of what a young Michael said when he used to go to conferences all the time.
That guy, I tell you.
Gets you in trouble a lot, doesn't he?
Sure does.
So no, I'm not showing that.
All right. So the fall and Halloween release, or the release date, or the shipping date rather, is the 1st of September.
Yes.
It will be available to pre-order this coming Friday,
yes.
the 15th of July, our time, 11 a.m., which I believe makes it the 14th of July at like probably 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 6 p.m. Pacific.
What? 9 p.m. Oh, Eastern.
I think so. I think that's
Hold on,
right.
what's the date on Friday? I'm just writing it in the comments.
Friday the 15th for us.
Pity it's not the 13th.
Oh, that would have
been cool. Friday the 15th at 10 a.m.
11 a.m.
Oh, 11. That gives me a bit more time. That's good. 11 a.m. AEST.
Yes, that's correct.
Which is, what were you saying?
I think that's 9 p.m. Eastern on the 14th.
Eastern EST?
Yeah. Well, it's both the 14th.
14th?
Yeah.
9 p.m.
Yeah, and
Eastern?
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Pacific.
PST? No, PST.
Yeah.
I will remember all these.
But I haven't checked if there's daylight savings in effect for the US yet.
Yeah. Anyway, we will make sure that we put them up on our website. I'll put a timer up on the website.
Yes.
Because I can do that with our plugin.
Yes.
It's all the non-functional stuff that we can do. the pretty stuff, but it's the functional stuff that the website struggles with.
That's right.
Anyway, I will put up a special page for fall and Halloween.
Yep.
I might put one up each, actually, because I know some people who shop fall won't shop Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah. And I will have I'll have a timer on those, so that way it's easy to find and easy to know when it's dropping open.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So the pre-order is 100% of the cost. So you'll just be buying it from us. No.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So Charmaine's asking is 100% of the cost. So it's like, do I have to pay anything extra? Do I pay like half of it now and half of it? You pay it all.
No, I thought she was saying like, is there going to be a discount for pre-order? Like the early bird.
Well, I was going to answer that question as well, but that's not how I read the question. But that's okay. So the pre-orders will be open through until the following Tuesday, which is the 19th our time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the 18th if you're in the US.
And then what I'll do is I'll swap the timer over so that it shows you when pre-orders close.
Yes. So there's a 2-tiered early bird discount. The early bird discount for most of the items, not all of the items, is 10%. If you order it by Sunday our time, and if you then, so that's 10% discount by Sunday. Between Sunday and Tuesday is a 5% discount. Yep. You can still order after that fact, but I guess 2 watch outs. One is we're going to be ordering based on the quantity we've sold up until that Tuesday. So that's kind of that's the that's the hard cutoff. If there's an item you really, really want, make sure you order that before the Tuesday.
Yep.
After the Tuesday, there's
no guarantees.
No guarantee.
Because if they sell out really quick, that's it. Yeah.
That's right. And I guess the only other thing would be the notebook.
Notebook? Yes. The pretty notebook.
The pretty notebook.
Yeah.
There is a notepad set as well for the melody, which you didn't show.
I knew I forgot something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a notepad set.
The notebook.
You win some, you lose some.
You do. The notebook. We've got on our wish list a little extra dangly charm, but the quantity that we needed for that was high.
It was really high. It was going to cost more than the.
It was more than the
notebook
because we would have to produce enough for a couple of thousand of them. So if the pre-order goes really, really well, then that will be added to it.
Yeah.
That would rely on more sales than we've had for this kind of item before.
Yeah. This kind of item is new for us.
It is, so we really don't know. And I guess we'll be grateful for any sharing and those kind of things you can do of the kit. We'll have it. The previews you've seen in the Facebook group today. And
we'll be putting more previews up as we get closer.
Yeah.
Because, we're genuinely, you've seen the excitement today. So
So the pre-order window, like I said, is from this Friday through to the following Tuesday. So from the 15th through to the 15th.
18th, 19th.
Through the 19th.
19th, yep.
That's that.
So Amelia's asked a good question.
Do you have a set amount for pre-order, and once that limit is reached, you can't order anymore? Yes. So we do have minimums that we've committed to make it happen.
Yeah.
We can alter that by Tuesday, which is why we've got that in there. If you're able to place the order before the Tuesday, then that will be okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one exception to that would be in a very awkward situation where there might be a gap of 200 items, and if we've only sold, for argument's sake, let's say we want to get 500 and we sell 505.
Yeah.
I can't order 700 based on that.
Yeah.
So we'd have to change that, but that would be the only thing, and that would be first come first served.
Yeah.
That's a very good problem for us to have. I don't think we're going to have...
if we have that, we'd be very happy if we sold out. Well, sold out, got over the amount that we're expecting. That would be amazing.
Pricing, we can talk pricing very briefly. I've in fact brought my notes.
Let me move
Brought my notes.
I keep wanting to call it a Jigglypuff.
Pygmy Puff.
Pygmy Puff.
Can't help herself.
Can you hear that?
Where are the little cordless microphones?
Yeah, that one's plugged into that one because this one's better than that.
I getcha.
And that picks up. sound.
All right, fair enough. So pricing, which is something we're all keen on. So there's a subscriber discount for the fall melody, and for the notebook, and for the Halloween sticker book. Yeah. So the subscriber discount for the melodies is usually $20 Australian, which is what it is. The subscriber discount for the notebook is $5 Australian, and the subscriber discount for the sticker book is $3 Australian.
How bad is our dollar at the moment?
The US dollar pricing is really hot because our Australian dollar is really low at the moment. So I'm waiting for the final confirmation on them. But at this point, it's looking like the fall melody will retail at $135, but if you're a subscriber, it's $115. And then if you're buying it within the first 3 days of the pre-order, you'll get a 10% discount on that again. So that makes it more like $105 Australian dollars. And then if you were to use Hearts Rewards points, it's pretty good. If you don't use the pre-order discount though, it's about 75 USD in that pre-order window for the melody. For the notebook, my main problem with the notebook is they're very heavy. 160 pages at 160 GSM, or 80 sheets.
And a really nice cover.
And a really nice cover.
The box.
Yeah. It's heavy, which means expensive to ship.
So
the pricing for that will be $50 Australian. If you're ordering it if you're a subscriber and you're ordering it during the pre-order window, you'll end up paying about $41 Australian. So that's under 30 USD, which is pretty good for.
That's really good.
For that kind of planner.
I didn't think it was going to be that cheap because there's 2 sticker sheets.
I can make it more.
There's 4 sticker sheets and everything in there.
Yeah.
I mean.
What?
Well, I was just because when I was designing some of the things over the weekend, you're like, yeah, I think that was things. So because I was asking about foil and all that sort of stuff on the cover, and you were like, yeah, that's in there. But I'm a bit nervous because I'm like, are you sure the supplier said that in the quote with the sticker pages that we got? Okay. I just don't want you to say a price and then people go, you said it was going to be this much, and then it's not.
Mia and I go way back.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
So those are the big ticket items. Everything else is roughly the same pricing that you've purchased before. So washi duos for I think $12 Australian dollars.
Which end up being like, am I reading that right? Like $8.20 USD.
Yeah.
Man, our dollar sucks.
The dollar's in the doldrums. The Pacific peso is what we've got. That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be amazing. We've just got and this isn't everything. It's close to everything, but there's still like the notebooks. The notepads that Michael said that I didn't get the chance to export. And I'll be showing off the full previews of the sticker books and stuff like that as well.
So I'm still building the product pages on the website, but there will be a one button click to buy everything. Product, and that'll be the best way to buy. There'll be a bigger discount on that.
Will there be one for fall and one for Halloween, and then one for all of it?
Yes.
Because some people want to just buy fall, or with some people who don't want to do Halloween. Does that make sense? And there'll be some people who want like double Halloween, one for them and 3 for their kids to dismantle.
Roger,
so they don't touch theirs. One to keep, one to use, and one for your kids.
Roger. I got it. Yeah. So that's it. Yep. Everything will be available during that pre-order window.
Yep.
And then anything that's left over from the quantities that we have to commit to. So for orders when we're doing things with these kind of things, we always have to commit to a round number.
Yeah.
So let's say that we
it's a big round number.
Let's say we sell 400 items during a pre-order, and we've had to commit to 500. Then the extra 100 will be up after the fact. But you won't get them at the same pricing, and obviously you won't necessarily get them shipped during that first wave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. You finished talking sooner than.
Sorry. Yeah, so that's kind of that. So we're super excited. We hope that you are too. I think Sam's designs, particularly the notepad, are pretty amazing. Yeah, well done.
Thanks.
We are hoping, and there's I guess there's some logistical things for us to get through, but I don't know. Just thinking out loud, wouldn't that notepad be something cool to put in the kit every month? No, it wouldn't. Terrible idea, Michael. Terrible idea. Not for the same price, obviously. It's heavy.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I just really like it.
But we haven't even.
I know.
We haven't even spoken about that, like, at all. That's never even been a topic of conversation, and you're just, like, throwing it out there.
Popped in my head.
Dude, you're killing me. Okay, let me, I'm going to, before he does any more of that, I'm going to jump over into Q&A. No, not Q&A. Wait, I missed one.
Show and tell.
Show and Okay, nobody heard us. And I don't know why it's not showing us.
I spent...
Hey, we're back.
I thought I had a break then to take a drink. I did not.
I was trying to bring up show and tell. So, yeah.
I've thrown a segue to Sam and she's struggling.
Stuffed it. Stuffed it.
Sorry, my apologies.
That's okay. Let me just bring up show and tell for this week. So Michael's put this week's together. I've been showing him how to set it all up. So this week we have Caroline has put together a gorgeous... that's not a bullet journal.
I'm sure in Caroline's post it said bullet journal.
Oh, is it? Oh, maybe she's drawn the lines for the columns. A weekly layout using our gorgeous Australiana kit.
I got my
either way, it doesn't matter if it is a bujo or not. It could be a bujo, but it doesn't look like it because it's got the rings. And it looks maybe like an A5 rings, maybe. Layout. Either way, it's gorgeous and we love it. Thanks, Caroline. And next up from Diana. Diana has done a gorgeous happy planner layout. Looks like the picture wasn't square. We have it automates, and therefore if it's not square, it just sort of offsets it. We get this gorgeous shot of the middle of the planner. But it was using Australiana, so we can see there's like some gorgeous Australiana pictures, stickers in there, as well as like the washi down the bottom. Thank you so much for sharing. Caroline, they were hand-drawn lines. There we go. And then we have by Leslie. Leslie's done a weekly layout on blackout. Oh, Leslie. Leslie's in the chat usually, I think. Leslie, what are you thinking about the Halloween blackout stickers? Oh, I want to hear what you're thinking. Because I know that you love...
Gigi's got a lot of YouTube videos, playing with me, so those kind of things. We get a lot of new customers find out about us thanks to Judy. So
awesome. Thank you, Judy.
Thanks, Judy.
Thanks for spreading the love. And this is of our Planner Love kit. And then next is by Kelly. Oh, and it's not a memory decks card.
So Kelly was inspired by Janice's Dream Chaser artwork. So
yep, I can see that. I can see that. I think you've done really well, Kelly. It looks amazing. And then last up is by Kate, and Kate has done a Sweet Art hot chocolate tracker.
So I'm just guessing based on Kate's post, but I think that the cafes around where Kate lives have got a hot chocolate challenge on at the moment, and she's just listed all of the different cafes and the hot chocolates, and I'm assuming she's going to put a rating in there once she's done it. And I'm not sure if it's necessarily scientific, but I hope Kate shares the results.
I hope so too. That sounds amazing. Let me just zoom this back out. Whoop, there we go. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Thank you. I don't know, it was only a short one this week. That's because we've had so much to announce with the
fall and
Halloween. So we just wanted to keep it really quick. I'm just going to go back through the questions. Can I just say thank you? I'm going to go back through the questions and see what's out there. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's have a look at what we got, because I need to scroll back to the beginning. Now, if we've already answered your question, we won't go back over it again. Did we answer that by Shannon?
No, I did not answer that by Shannon. So Shannon's got a question about the Mermaid. It looks like a production error. Yeah. That happens, and there's we unfortunately don't get to look through all of them. Send me I'll just remind me in customer service, and I'll be able to sort that out for you. I haven't heard that, so I'm assuming it's just, and occasionally it just happens one or two.
Or sometimes you get like an extra sheet of vellum or acetate or something like that.
Yeah.
Because when they're they're being packed.
It's all handmade, hand-packed.
Yep, hand-packed. Yep.
That happens.
Oh.
Yeah, Nina, we're not sure if we're going to repeat, but we're very hopeful. What we've got from this new supply so far is great. So we're hopeful that we can get some of those sorts of things happening.
And we may have a separate Christmas release coming anyway.
Sam's got time that I don't know about.
I just gave myself a thunder.
Have you borrowed a DeLorean or something? I'm not sure.
I'm barely sleeping now. What's sleep? I'll sleep when I'm dead. DW, when's the pre-order?
Yes.
Oh, we did answer that.
The pre-order is the Friday the 15th.
Our Friday, your Thursday night.
Your Thursday night, yes.
Yeah. Is the booze for the August kit? No. So that's we answered that. That's separate. Yep. Price of the notebook, which
we answered that.
Yep, that was roughly.
Yep. If you're buying it during the pre-order, it's going to be as low as $41 in the early bird. Yeah.
Yep. And Linda said, I need a booze in the next few months. Are there any? Oh, yep. So we've just answered that.
Yep.
Oh, and are the pages coded, and are they pages dotted or blank? They're dotted pages, so they're a 5mm grid.
Yep.
A dot grid. Don't believe they're coded. Yeah, I don't think so.
I think so.
No. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Chelsea has asked, will the extra full items other than the melody be available after the pre-order? Yeah, so we sort of answer that. It depends on a lot of things. So
it'll all be available, but yeah.
If there's leftovers, yes. If it came too close to the wire with the pre-order, then in that pre-order period, then no. But if we get a whole lot of people pre-ordering and it bumps us up into the next bracket, then we can purchase more. But that's usually a big chunk to jump up.
Yep.
Yes. Who said that? Must have been the ghosting. I'm never going to get sick of those. Can I order other things as well during the pre-order? I'm happy to wait for them to come with that. Oh, sorry. I pressed it. It didn't work. Shannon has asked, can I order other things as well during the pre-order? I'm happy to wait for them to come with Halloween and fall. Yep. So just all in the same cart.
You sure can.
There you go. Brilliant. Especially if you don't mind waiting for them. Saves us shipping stuff separately. Is there a possibility of a classic melody being released later if there's enough interest? It wouldn't make fall in time. Like at the moment, we're already really pushing things really tight with the fall deadlines.
I mean, taking aside the fall deadlines, there's always the possibility. It's just the minimums. And being totally honest, the classic planners didn't sell as well as the B6 planners. So we kind of have to go on what's happened in our history. And that's kind of we invested a lot of cash in stock for those items, and it's just not sold through. So we'd love to, but we need to. We look at the history, and that's what's driving that.
The pre-order, like the minimums, were a lot higher than what we sold in.
Yeah,
which means that we end up losing cash on the release, which is not something that we can really afford to do.
Yeah.
Anymore because we're spending it all on shipping.
Yeah. Well, last year's Christmas at Home release, we lost money on that release, and that was because of the classic sized cover.
Yep. Will there be a peek of the fall kit? Yes, tune in next week. Can't peek everything today because then I have nothing to show next week.
Yeah.
Because we're still actually in the ordering or the subscribing timeline for PAHQ.
Yep.
So we only ever show the first, like the screen preview. You've seen more this time because we've tied it in with the because the fall release ties in at the same time.
Oh, and I would just add to that. So the artwork you've seen today for the special release items, it's similar, but it's different artwork and different designs. Different designs.
Some of it.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to get the same washi tape, for instance, in the kit.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. No, yeah. Yeah, nah.
Yeah. So the question here about the customer service wait time.
Yes.
Yep. So I am a lot behind. There's probably about 2 weeks lag at the moment. Yeah, I know. I feel you. I am endeavouring to get that under control this week.
It has been school holidays here, and because I have been designing for fall and Halloween, and that has a very, very, very strict timeline, Michael has basically had to look after both kids full time. And
kid wrangling.
Our kids
require a lot of wrangling.
Require a lot more wrangling than the average for their age. Yeah.
Anyway,
so
this week we're hoping.
Yeah. You just need to blitz it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will there be extra Mermaid shores? Yes. Michael will message back about the sub. But if you missed it for the sub, then he'll make sure that you get one of the stock that we're going to check in. So, even though he does get behind on it, you always make it right.
Yep.
And you're working to get back on top of it and stay on top of it. So, I mean, the last year has been a hard year mentally for all of us here. So that's definitely made it hard with everything. I said yes. Thank you, Randy, for putting that under a question queue. I did say I would come back. So once I have... butt's gone. I'm going to stretch and I can't stretch. Absolutely. So I said, what did I say to you the other day? Do you remember?
You say a lot of things to me every day. I don't remember everything.
So I said...
I'm sorry.
Because Michael and Holly, because Holly's also notable, we want you to work on Dream Chaser with Notable. And I'm like, yeah, no can do. Yes. Next up, because I've worked so hard on the artwork for fall recently, and it's all in my head, and I put so much into... Oh, I didn't show it. The video of the...
I know.
Where did you put it?
I told you, it's in the same directory. You even love-hearted it.
Where is it?
In the directory where you dropped the raw files. What Sam was trying to say before she got segued was she's put so much hard work into the fall artwork and designs that she couldn't get herself in the mental headspace to get some Mermaid Shores designs out for Notable.
And it really does take a lot because, the colours between the different kits work differently, and then if I'm doing adjustments and changes, it's really hard sometimes to chop and change between one to the other. Yeah. And one of the things that I wanted to do was with that beautiful scene that I made for Dream Chaser, which I don't think I have anywhere in front of me, easy to grab, I wanted to turn that into leggings and a hoodie and all that sort of stuff. And that scene takes up, I can't have anything else open on my computer because even the new one, because it's so resource intensive. It's such a big, there's so much artwork inside it. So at the moment when I'm having to design all the fall stuff, I just can't have that open as well. So it's easier for me to do all the stuff at once. Okay, let me just talk about.
Yeah.
Where was it?
So Sam's going to look. It's in the same directory where you put all the raw files.
Oh, okay, cool.
So while Sam looks for and copies this file across, because it's going to be big that she'll have to copy it across, I will answer Tamika's question there, which is, can heart rewards be used during the pre-order?
Is that it? Yep.
That's it. So yes, you should be able to redeem a code for 10% off and use that code at checkout. So the way that the pre-order will work is the software will automatically give the early bird discount if you're ordering during that window. It's going to show up as a sale though. It's not really a sale, it's just an early bird discount just because of the way I'm having to use the plugins. And then you should be able to apply your discount using Hearts Rewards points to that. So yeah, you'll end up getting a really great deal during the pre-order window.
Yeah.
Particularly if you're a subscriber.
Yeah. This one's actually Amelia's. Sorry, were you finished on that question?
I was.
I thought you were.
Have a drink.
Can you read that out?
So the question is, when will we see more sneaks for the fall kit? I want to know if I need to add more extras to my sub.
Because I thought this was a really good segue for the video, because the video How much did you speed it up?
I sped this up 10,000 times. So we're going to see a 2.5-minute video of Sam doing some fall designs.
It took me the majority of a day to do because I made the pattern so large that it could be on like a bedspread.
Does that mean we're going to see a bedspread?
Might.
Oh.
Maybe, or like a blanket or a rug, or it could go on all sorts of stuff. So I haven't seen this. I don't know if there's sound.
I made it with music.
Oh,
just check the levels because it was kind of loud on my computer.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to drop it over the top. You ready?
All right.
Here we go.
So this is Sam designing one of the fall papers.
Yeah. Well, fall paper, fall pattern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, so that
So that was like a day of you designing, right?
That was a full day. That took me, because it was so big, I had several, I think it ended up being 8 recorded videos to put that because my computer kept crashing.
Yeah, there was almost 50 gigabytes in raw footage that I wrangled into a 2-minute video.
He's like, it only goes, I can only speed it up so fast. I'm like, great, do that and then do it again.
And then I changed
and do it again.
And then I changed the speed of the last little bit because I found a backing track that was 2 minutes and 36 seconds that I really liked.
Yep.
So I made it 2 minutes and 36 seconds.
Yeah. But yeah, the seamless repeated patterns are definitely not for the faint of heart, especially when you go into the level of detail that I go into. And I have, because I don't like repeated patterns that have too close of a repeat. So some of my patterns do, but a lot of the ones, especially when I want to make a feature pattern, will be quite detailed like that one. And I wanted to make sure that it was, yeah, big enough so that we could basically put it on anything. And you could sort of see me at the end, like flicking through the different colors for the background, because I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to change this color. And then I was also earlier on, you could see me actually repainting the leaves and things like that. So because I wanted to take some of the leaves from a different kit and bring them across, but they weren't the right tone and the right colour to match. So that's all something that I do once I get the amazing artwork from our artists and, you know, to pull a kit together. Yeah. But yeah, it's thank you all so much for all your wonderful comments on that. And I'm glad that you love it because, yeah, it was just an amazing, I'm really lucky that I get to work with such amazing artwork and such amazing artists. So I'm glad that you're all loving it. We did have a couple of extra questions, which I'm now going to go back to. And I've gotten rid of the Q&A thing because now it's just showing the video.
One of the questions was from Mary about kits stuck in Secaucus.
Yes.
So yes, I do know that there are a few challenges with getting things through Secaucus. Mostly the problem seems to be actually freight outbound. And I, like Sam mentioned, I did challenge the shipping providers fairly
extensively, gruesomely.
I was going to say bluntly last week, and I'm waiting for answers on that. I don't. So that's I know about it. I don't know what the hold up is yet, other than it's highly unlikely to have been lost. It's more that it's just in transit somewhere.
Yeah.
The other question.
Sorry, I just remembered I've got a parcel from like February that's still stuck in, not Secaucus, in California. I should actually contact them about that.
That's probably lost by now.
That would definitely be lost.
3 months is the time.
Yeah.
So the other question was from Chelsea, and it was about will the notepads fit in the classic Melody?
Yes.
They will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the classic Melody didn't have the back slit for the tall notepad, but what I did was I put the tall notepad. Are we doing the tall notepad?
Yes.
Yes, good, because I designed it.
There'll be a notepad. The other thing with the notepad, so I went back and had a look. The short notepad, some people bought lots of them, some people didn't buy them at all. Almost everyone bought the B6 and the tall together though. So to save everyone's time, it's going to be just a bundle with the B6 notepad and the tall notepad together. That because everyone's buying the two things anyway.
Fair enough.
It makes more sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they should. The B6, I don't know, does that fit in a classic?
The B6 notepad?
Yeah, no.
I don't think so, but
yeah.
I think the question was about the notebooks. Because we haven't shown.
No, it says note.
I know, but we haven't shown. I know you're pedantic about notepad and notebook, but we haven't shown the notepad. So I feel like that's Chelsea's asking the question about the notebook, the new fancy 160-page, super luxurious, thick paper thing.
Just making sure I didn't. Christine.
Yes.
Halloween. Yes.
And Sam better design it soon because the lead time to get those things to Australia is like 6 weeks. So if you want one for yourself, you need to get that in quick smart, my dear.
Sleep is for the weak. I don't need sleep. I almost did that. I was like, that's scratchy.
Well, don't hit it too hard.
You dag.
I'm a dad. My joke's acceptable.
Thank you. As a fabric user, I definitely notice. And actually, this is so one of the things that I look at a lot because I'm very inspired by patterns. Is whenever I go to the shops, like my phone is full of pictures that I've taken because I walk around, I take photos of other products, of like the wallpapers.
Gets very confusing because Sam will randomly send pictures of things.
And I'm like, look at this, and he's like,
and I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Why?
Do you want to buy that? Why do you want to buy that?
I'm like, I don't want to buy it. I just don't want to forget that I've got it, and once it gets lost in my photo album, it's gone. But it's like, so I'll be inspired by all sorts of things, but Doonas, or duvets? Is that what they're called overseas?
Where you can use Doona or duvet or comforter.
Comforter, that's it. Comforter.
Essentially interchangeable.
Yeah, and like wallpapers. I love looking at wallpapers and things like that too. So yeah, it's all. And fabrics as well. I look quite often at like different fabric shops and textile artists. Yeah.
So Linda's question.
Yes, that's what I was going to do. This autumn pack is a monthly pack or an extra pack. So there's the autumn, so there's the All the Fall, which is the subscription box, which follows the same normal subscription box format. And then there's the...
which will be built on the 1st of August.
Yep, and then there's the fall release, which is like the notebook and the melody and all that, which is all purchased separately.
Yep.
That's something I'm actually working on. I know it would be too much work. It's already in my list.
And it looks fabulous.
Yeah. Oh, Eileen, make sure you come into our group and share. Oh, thank you. We definitely appreciate all of the work and effort you put into it. Every month when I get my kid, I have to video call my dad and show him off all my goodies. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Thanks, Nina. I'll catch that. I haven't had a look.
Oh, yeah. Holly's usually been jumping onto that, but she was also a victim to school holidays.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What's a notable?
NotableMerchCo.com. Check it out. I'm not wearing my shirt today, but it's our sister company. It's Sam, myself, and our wonderful artist and friend Holly have started a print-on-demand merch company. So you can buy a whole bunch of Planners Anonymous designs as shirts and throw rugs and pillows and things like that. We're adding to the range constantly, and small but growing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially once I get in there with fall and Halloween.
Yeah.
Some of us wear fall and Halloween all year. Absolutely. I was actually thinking.
So Randy's saying it's time doesn't matter.
No. Well, it kind of does. For some people. Like, because I was saying to Michael, we should do, like, so that I can get more stuff out for fall, we should do fall and then the sunflower one slightly separately. And he's like, no, we'll do it all as this. And I'm like, yeah, but the sunflowers, even though, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, even though it does have the maple leaves, I still feel like I would use that any time of year.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe that's just me, though.
You would. Oh,
I would. Maybe it's just me because I mean stuff like, no, they're in the wash.
Right.
My son, they saw them last week.
Oh, okay.
Can't wear them every week. This week I'm in purple and I almost wore my...
Should have.
The only reason why I didn't, because I thought, well, people think that it's...
Yeah, probably.
It's Halloween. Oh, okay. That was a lot of code talk, but basically I have a full Harry Potter get-up. But it's a Gryffindor robe. It's not a Hufflepuff robe, which needs to be fixed. He told her. Sami is like, challenge accepted. This is hilarious.
Yeah, so just people asking about so I get, there's lots of other planner businesses who do Harry Potter and Disney and those kind of things. Unless they own the license and rights to that, then they're asking for a bunch of trouble.
Yeah, you don't poke the mouse.
We really respect intellectual property.
Because we hope that people respect ours as well,
That's right.
basically.
So we don't do those. We'll do, obviously Halloween is something, but it's not going to be Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Unless, we hit the big time and we are able to negotiate with Warner's for a license.
Oh, that would be amazing. I would love to do Disney Princesses and Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like, so much. Will we have sneaks of the fall sticker? Yes, next week. Absolutely. Sneaks of fall next week. Jen, send it through to customer service through you can attach pictures to it.
You can attach, or you can send an email to team@planners9 and ends up the same place.
Oh, Jamie. Okay, just because I was having this discussion. I was wondering if you were watching. I knew that if you were watching, you'd comment on that. I was talking to her about the notebook, and I said people will buy it all year round. She's like, no, it's so fall, because I'm like, yeah, but it's sunflowers and butterflies and people will love it. She's like, it's a fall thing. I'm like, anyway, it's funny. My kids wear Christmas all year round. I love Christmas, and we do Christmas all year round too.
Mm.
Yeah, I think we've still got our Christmas pillows on the couch. Yeah.
Probably.
Are these lives the same time every week? They sure are. Roughly.
Give or take a few minutes because,
I'm fashionably late. Fashionably?
I'm conscientiously on time. I'm the person who'll be in the chat beforehand giving an update as to how many minutes Sam thinks she's away.
And I'll be out here going, I haven't exported everything and my computer just crashed 5 times.
Yeah.
And trying to, make sure all the technical stuff is working for the live.
And you can like and subscribe and hit the little bell notification.
Yes, I forgot to mention that. I keep meaning to do it. Yeah.
It'll be like here, won't it? Like and subscribe. There-ish.
There-ish, yeah.
Or it could be in that corner, I don't know.
Subscribe.
I think it's this way.
I think like subscribe's over here.
And the bell icon.
Here.
And the bell icon to get notifications when we go and have a new video.
When we go live, yeah. So please make sure to do that. And not only that, but drop us a comment because I mentioned last week, because the week before people were like, make sure that you do the whole ring the bell, like, subscribe, comment thing. And we did, and we had a whole bunch more people find our videos, come into our group, which means that we've got more people who might want to buy our stuff, which means that we can do more releases like this wonderful fall release we're doing. So yeah.
Now, speaking of the fall release, we will have an email that'll come out to remind everybody for the fall release.
Once the website's
up. But we will be sharing some of the previews that Sam has shown today on our Facebook page, the public one, not the Facebook group.
Yep. Although we'll share it in there.
We'll share it in the group, of course. But the group you can only see if you're in the group. So we would really love it. And it would really help our pre-order success.
Share like crazy.
Share that like crazy. Let your friends know who may not know about Planners Anonymous. We think there's some really exciting items in there.
Yeah.
And we're super confident that you're going to love it as much as we do.
And I want to do another notebook in the future. So, I mean, that's only going to happen if this really, really sells well.
I'm ready to... I love those notebooks. They're great.
I actually think you're going to love it when it arrives. I think you might even swap over to one. It's a big call, I know. I have a feeling. It could be bunnies. I mean, okay, that's not a hint. I'm just a Buffy nut.
So Cheryl's asked about the subscription. So the probably after the 20th, but pardon me.
Money.
But Amelia, if you share, they won't sell out because we'll order the right number before the pre-order.
Yeah, it depends on... Yeah.
But sorry, to answer Cheryl's question, the website will be updated with banners and graphics. So currently there should be PAHQ banners and graphics on the website. Once that is updated to the fall kit, then that's the point that you can order for fall, and you'll be on that list.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Amelia, if that many people purchase it, then, it might push us up into the next tier. Oh, I'm joking. I rave to PA, but thank you. And it makes such a difference. And yeah, same to you, Laurie. Thank you so much. It really makes a difference. I mean, as you all know, and I'm just going to say this just before we go, because we've been on for a long time again. We're going to make today short, but we had so much to share.
Yeah.
We are a small family business. You're helping us with, therapy for the kids and school and food, and you're literally putting food on the table for our family. So it's not like all the money's going to some huge massive business, and we try and do as right by everybody as we possibly can. And it's that's who you're helping when you make a purchase from us, and we can never ever thank everyone enough. So, thank you all for being part of the journey so far. And we've just hit 5 years. Let's make it another 5 more. I will need to sleep by then, though. I will need to sleep at some time.
It will be a deep slumber.
It will be a deep slumber. That 2 weeks, 3 weeks I had COVID. Oh, I slept. So, yeah. Anyway, I think we might head off.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I'm hungry and you're hungry too.
I've committed to making dirty popcorn.
You have, and I think the kids are going to be popping in.
Yeah.
We're having a few more questions come out. Let me just whip through a few of these really quickly. Any owls or turtles coming up? We just did turtles in Mermaid Shores. Owls.
Are there owls in the special book?
No.
No.
There was owls in Under the Stars, I think, and in Woodland Wonders.
Under the Stars is sold out.
Woodland Wonders?
Woodland Wonders is not sold out. We've got some of that.
There you go.
And that cute, if anyone remembers the cute little Woodland Wonders extra paper pack artwork, I've just located that and added that to my 12x12 project.
Yay.
Yeah.
Lockie's doing really. He gets far too excited about her at the moment, and he's like pulling her up, and he's like, "I want you to be here." So they're learning to be around each other. He loves her. She needs a break, and we're trying to teach him that if she goes to her crate, that she just needs to be left alone.
Yeah.
But they're doing well, and Indy's trying to claim her for herself. So a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Who was the recipe by? Do you remember that you've raved about it for so much?
Well, I grabbed a recipe and then I altered the recipe. The base is from Josh Wiseman.
There you go.
If you look for Josh Wiseman on YouTube, and then you add some things.
Yeah. And basically as fatty as it possibly can get, and then you're on the right track.
You start with a 500 gram lump of butter.
There's a reason I'm putting on weight. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it at that. Yeah. Thank you so much. We'll see you here next week once again, and I'll have previews for the fall kit then.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep an eye out for the email and the previews, the release, and likes, subscribe, comment, share, all those things.
All
Share. Take care. Look after yourselves, and thanks for joining us again. Bye.
Bye, everybody.